and I had been trying for so long to capture her kicks from the outside on film because I wanted to share it with you guys on the vlog, and I finally was able to. That's what you make it. Hey guys, and welcome to my 22-week pregnancy update. Every single update I do, it just gets more and more crazy to say like the next week that I'm at. So I officially hit 22 weeks on Sunday, and yeah, it's just so weird that we're already over halfway through this thing. So this week, baby is the size of a coconut, and when I saw that coconut come up on the app, I just like, my mind was blown because a coconut sounds like the biggest thing ever. So essentially that's 10 to 12 inches and 12 to 20 ounces, somewhere in there. So baby girl is spending a lot of the day sleeping. She's spending about 12 to 14 hours sleeping, and I can obviously tell because when she's awake, she's moving and kicking and stuff. And I have noticed that she's mostly awake in the evening, usually after dinner, and like when we're just hanging out is when I feel her the most. I guess during the day, because you're moving around and walking and stuff, it kind of sways the baby to sleep. And then it's once you stop moving that they're like, oh, I better wake up. So of course, sometimes that means while I'm trying to sleep, she's moving around a bunch, but so far it hasn't caused too many issues. One of the best things is that now we can feel her kicks from the outside, and we can also see them. And I had been trying for so long to capture her kicks from the outside on film because I wanted to share it with you guys on the vlog, and I finally was able to when I was laying down here just a couple days ago, and I was just resting on the bed. I had my phone like ready and I was able to catch it. So I'll insert that here. But that also means that Caleb is able to feel the kicks, which is something really special and something I was really excited for because I feel like that makes him just a little bit more connected to the baby because it's not just me feeling it. The one pregnancy app, Ovia, does this comparison of what the hands and feet are in size compared to what it would be at birth. And so those are really fun to look at, and every week we get to see just how much bigger it is, and like they're already so big. So as for my body, a few things that are starting or going on is that I'm going to start having like a pretty steady weight gain from here on out. And they say about 1/2 pound a week, which I mean, that's a lot if we're being honest, but that's okay. I'm really excited to see what that's gonna look like. I have not actually been weighing myself at all really through the whole pregnancy. We don't even own a scale, and it's not something that my midwife is doing either. Basically, just from looking at me and measuring my stomach and stuff, everything seems quite on track, and if it was looking the other way, then maybe we'd start weighing, but yeah, there's just not really a need, and I'm not too worried about it as long as I'm being healthy. I'm definitely starting to get the backaches, as I said in my last pregnancy update, and that's because of the extra pressure and the weight of the baby, like something that I'm not used to. And I'm trying to practice like having good posture and not slouching and all of those things. And I also booked a prenatal massage for myself for back and for my hips. Which is another thing. I have this hip pain that has been happening at night, and I think it's just from the pressure of sleeping on my side. And so I am switching sides, and I'm sleeping with the pillow in between my legs, and I have the pregnancy pillow, and I'm, you know, doing all kinds of things. And some days I wake up and I feel okay, and then some days I wake up and I'm like ready to cry because it hurts. But hopefully this prenatal massage, and I might be seeing a chiropractor, will help with that. So I'm also having some trouble sleeping. I don't know if it's partly the hip pain, well, it probably is, but it's also just, I keep waking up every night. Like the last few nights I've been waking up at 5 a.m. and it's really annoying. And then I can't get back to sleep for at least an hour. So that's pretty frustrating. Trying to get comfy and everything. And even last night I was having some acid reflux. So we have this like pillow wedge that helps you sleep on an incline. So I used that and I think it helped, but not looking forward to acid reflux, that's for sure. So far I do not have any stretch marks that I've been able to see. I naturally have a few like on my inner thighs and on my like back area. And that was even before being pregnant. And I think just from, you know, like dealing with all the IVF and the hormones and stuff, and I did gain some weight and then I lost some. And so I do have some already, but I haven't gained any new ones from pregnancy, and nothing like on my stomach. I do use like a lotion, cocoa butter lotion, and like a Lush bar, and like some bio oil and stuff every now and then, but I know that there's no real proof that that can help because stretch marks are pretty much hereditary. So we will just see. I'm not too worried about it. I think using the lotion just makes you feel like you're doing something, and so that's good enough for me. But yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Something I started noticing that is so weird, and I've read that this can happen, is that my eyesight, I feel like it's getting a little bit worse. I already have to wear glasses to be able to like do anything. So like right now, I can't actually see if I'm in focus or anything. I just hope that I am. But sometimes it's nice not to wear glasses, so that's why I'm not. But yeah, I feel like my eyesight is getting a little bit worse. I am nearsighted, so I can't see far. So I have to wear my glasses to drive and like all that stuff. So I'm curious to see how that goes for the rest of the pregnancy, and I really hope it doesn't get really bad, because having bad eyesight is one of the worst things ever. I'm definitely still very tired, and I tire easily. I definitely think the first trimester was the worst when it came to being tired and exhaustion. It wasn't like a switch just flipped off or anything. Once I hit the second trimester, I still tire very easily, but it's definitely not as bad. And then something that I keep forgetting to update you guys on, and I do not know why, maybe it's because I'm trying to push it out of my mind and not think about it, but a while back I updated you guys in a vlog letting you know that ever since I started working again and having to wake up early, that on the days that I had to wake up early, like before my body was ready and like with an alarm, is I started having nausea in the morning and throwing up. So that is still going on. Every single day that I go to work, I have to get sick in the morning, and it is creating this like really negative association with work, which is not good because I'm like dreading the morning and dreading the process. But thankfully, I'm usually just get sick once and then I'm okay for the rest of the day. Some days I feel a little worse than others, but it's just the strangest thing, and I just think it's boiled down to the fact that my body is just not ready to be up, and it just wants to stay resting, and so that shock of waking up before it's ready is like causing it. I don't really know. I talked to my midwife about it. I have the option of going on that pill, I think it's like Declexin or something, I'm probably saying it wrong, if I need to, but I think it's manageable right now, so yeah, we will see. Something that I am so happy about is the fact that every week from here on out, baby's survival rate and baby's ability to survive if born early is really, really good. So I think it's 24 to 25 weeks is like considered viability, where baby can really thrive outside of the womb. Right now it's like a 50% or something like that, but like I said, every single week that goes by we're getting better and better results with that. And obviously I want her to stay in there until full term and cook all the way, but it is comforting to know that if something were to happen and preterm labor were to happen, that we still have a really good fighting chance. So yeah, that's something that I am excited to reach. And then lastly, which is like the best thing ever, is that she has a name. If you haven't seen the name reveal, go watch it before you finish this vlog because I'm about to say it, but her name is Nova and her middle name is Dell, and we are so excited to finally be able to call her by that name, and yeah, we just love it a lot, and the name reveal video just explains more about the name and why we chose it. So that's really it for the pregnancy update. I will definitely show you the bump in the next shot, but I am just really excited to be continuing doing these pregnancy updates, and every time I do one, we're just further along and closer to meeting her because I'm already just so excited to meet her. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Okay, so here's the bump at 22 weeks. It's definitely popping a bit more. And then without the shirt, it's getting nice and round, which I love. But yeah, there you go.